Hello guys, it's me Exo Blur, and my god, your armpits smell amazing today. First off, I want to start by saying thank you for the positive reception on my last video and the kind words in regards of me uploading again. I'll make another video soon where I'll talk about the future of this channel, among other things. In this video, I'm gonna give you my very early impressions of Code ZIN, eSper Arena's alpha release, and show some in-game footage. I want to emphasize that this is just the alpha version of the game and many things will be subject to change. So do me a favor and get off the comments trying to poke on the animations, you fucking dipshit. I'm gonna start with the game's movement, as I believe that's what most S4 League veterans are curious about. Straight off the bat, the movement feels great. Everyone who's played S4 League will immediately get familiar with it because it's nearly identical. You can dash, dodge, cancel dashes and perform wall jumps at the cost of SP. One thing that's new is sliding. You can perform a slide when you dash and hit the crouch button. You can cancel that into a dodge as well. The best thing that stands out in comparison to S4 League's movement is the fact that you can perform wall jumps whenever you are mid-air, whereas in S4 League you could only do so after jumping. This leads to some really cool tricks you can do, like looping wall jumps with dodges or shooting mid-air in between. Additional skills are also a thing. At the moment there's only one skill available called platform, and it makes you dash towards whichever movement key you're holding. So for example, when you hold the W button you dash forward, and when you hold the A button you dash to the left. If you hold none of the movement keys, it launches you to the air. You can use it mid-air as well, basically granting you a double jump. It's super fun to use and it's basically the cherry on the top of ZIN's already amazing movement. There's currently 4 weapons available, and just like S4 you can equip up to 3 of them. Gotta say, some of them have pretty interesting names. What stood out to me was the Resolver. Maybe in future updates we can expect weapons like the Flash Rifle, Fry Dagger or the Grounder Sword. The Scorpio is a rifle type weapon that comes with a melee attack when holding the right mouse button. It's a chargeable dash attack which consumes ammo. The longer you charge, the further you dash. You can actually still perform the attack when out of ammo, but you can't charge it. The Helios is a sniper type weapon and it's reminiscent of the railgun. You have the chargeable laser shot, which also bursts into a small AoE on impact. Durandal is currently the only melee weapon available, and it's pretty much the plasma sword of Code ZIN. You have your ground slam jump attack, right click dash attack, and you can choose between light attacks and heavy attacks. The sword also comes with a resource bar. For simplicity's sake, I'm gonna refer to it as energy. Heavy attacks, jump attacks and dash attacks cost energy. You can still perform all these attacks when out of energy, but they will deal less damage. Only thing you can't do is a heavy attack after dashing. You can press the reload button to fill up your energy again. I think that's a very interesting design choice, and I suppose the intent was to prevent spamming. The revolver is pretty much the resolver from the resolver is pretty much like the revolver from S4 League. Although the pushback doesn't feel as strong as the resolver from S4. Oh my fucking god! You can create up to 6 characters and equip them with different loadouts. Maybe in the future you can switch between them during matches. You can also change the camera settings however you like, which is awesome. The soundtrack is also amazing and it definitely gives you S4 League vibes. It is from Planet Boom after all. At the moment, you can only play Team Deathmatch on 2 maps. The games are set in a 1-to-3 system with short break times between each round. They do plan to add touchdown in the future updates, so please put down your pitchforks. As for the gameplay itself, I gotta say, it was good. I had a lot of fun so far. My biggest gripe was just the lack of a hit feedback, because I very often had no idea whether or not my hits would connect. The 1-to-3 system made matches feel a bit too long sometimes, and the sudden enemy goal jump scares, aka the break times in between rounds, felt way too abrupt. The developers are aware of these issues of course, and they're actively working on improvements based on the community's feedback. Code ZIN eSper Arena has a lot of potential, and I'm really looking forward to future updates. If you're interested in playing the alpha yourself, link is in the description. You have to pay to get access, but honestly I think it's a very reasonable price for an alpha that stays until the full game releases. Code ZIN itself will be free to play. And no, they're not gonna add any pay to win shenanigans. I will personally force the developers to play the Golem video game if they change their mind. Do check out their Discord server for more news, infos and updates. You'll also find people streaming the game if you're just interested in watching the gameplay. For now, I give Code ZIN eSper Arena a big fat resolver out of 10.